Alrighty, so today I'm going to be drawing a clown with a knife. That is correct. It's going to look pretty scary, I hope. I don't know if it's actually going to. We're going to have to wait and find out. But today I'm going to be drawing the clown with a knife with my Pilot G2 0.38 millimeter sized pen. And I'm going to be drawing in my Soho Urban Artist sketchbook. But without further ado, let's go ahead and flip my sketchbook all opened up to the nearest open page. And then after that, let's go ahead and get to drawing. My goal with this drawing, more so than not though, is to try to make it look kind of as horrifying as possible. If I can do that, I will consider it a win. And even if it doesn't look super horrifying, as long as I'm happy with it, I'm happy with it. Let me just put it that way, kind of thing. First off though, what I need to do is I need to go ahead and draw a little bit of a circle. Just up here kind of thing, just like that. Doesn't need to be perfect by any means. Let's go ahead and now, though, draw a little bit of a nose, some eyes, No, this isn't quite looking like what I wanted it to. It is still very creepy, though. It's still pretty creepy. It's not quite looking like how I wanted it to, though. So let's go ahead and try again. So let's see. Another circle. Right here. It doesn't need to be perfect, as said. I'm going to do a different nose this time. I think that's the main reason why I wasn't happy with it. And different eyes as well. And I am going to be going over this entire drawing and adding more layers to it. That is the plan. I think this is definitely going to get creepier the more layers I add. I'm trying to think if there's any other aspects I should add that are like kind of like clown-like or something like that kind of thing. Like we've got like the little circles right here, maybe little circles like right here or something like that as well kind of thing. I'm thinking maybe, I'm not sure in all honesty. Just like that kind of thing I'm kind of thinking. Don't got to be too exact with it, just got to make sure it kind of looks how you want, I do suppose. Anything above the eyes. I'm trying to think if I want to do kind of anything above the eyes. I'm not really thinking I do. I'm like, what would I do above the eyes? I'm trying to think. Like, I'm trying to think what I would do above the eyes. I'm not exactly sure. Let's just add, like, some other details to the mouth, like right there and everything, like that kind of thing. And then now, maybe I'm thinking making the eyebrows a little bit thicker. Just like that kind of thing. That's kind of what I'm thinking. Let's go and just fill that in just like that kind of thing. Doesn't have to be exact. Just want to make sure it's darker than not. Just like that kind of thing. And there we go. That is looking a little bit scarier than not, but not quite as scary as I think it's going to look at the end of this video. Let's go ahead and draw the knife, though. And to do that, I need to draw the legs and arms. This character is just basically going to be a head with legs and arms, though, I will admit. So let's go and draw the legs. Maybe I want to draw this character, maybe I want to draw this clown with two knives. I'm not sure in all honesty. Maybe I will. Excuse me, just burped. And let's go ahead now. There we go. There's one. There we go, and there's another. just like that kind of thing. And there we go. He's now got 2 knives. And let's go ahead and add some text as well. Stab, stab. There we go. That makes it look a little bit more creepy, right? And now I want to go ahead and start doing some more layers, and I think that's really going to up the creepy factor. That's my plan, at least. So let's go ahead and first off do some more layers of just the area around here. And the reason I chose my Pilot G2 0.38 millimeter size pen is because it gives me very nice bold lines that are very easy to layer and make more bold, but it's a very thin pen. And whenever I use a thinner pen, I feel like it comes off a little bit creepier because it's more of a like a sketchy look kind of thing. And especially if you can do like a dark sketchy look, I think that's the best. And I think this pen is pretty good for that. And that's honestly one of the reasons why I bought it. So I'm thinking hopefully this will come out looking a little bit more creepy than not. There we go. Let's go ahead and do these lines up here now. And I'm just being kind of sloppy with this. That's kind of the plan. I don't really care to be super exact with this. Don't need to be. I do suppose without colors, it might not be clear that this is a clown, but it does, in my opinion, still look a little bit creepier than not. And that was my goal, so I'll take what I can get. Although I do suppose my goal was also to draw a clown, so I'll just take what I can get, you know what I'm saying? Excuse me. And now I'm going to go ahead and start working on the legs. The face is pretty much all done. It is looking much more creepy than it was before. I'm kind of thinking I do want to add a couple other little details. Not exactly sure what they might be, but I am feeling like I want to add a couple other details, I will admit. But just got to think of what those are going to be. So I've got to just going to go and do this in the meantime. I'm going to go ahead and do this in the meantime to say it correctly. I guess clowns do have big feet, so I should make him have some big feet, shouldn't I? And now I'm going to go over the knives. I'm going to be a little bit careful about this because these are quite small. I kind of want to make his hands a little bit bigger as well. There we go. It would have been better if the knives were placed a little bit lower in the hands, but let's just say they're like stuck to his hand, so kind of thing. He just stabs like that kind of thing. They're just like taped to his hands. He's a Edward knife hands kind of thing. Alrighty. And there we go. I think that is the drawing all done. I do kind of want to add a little bit more of like sketchy areas like right here kind of thing. There we go. That's a little bit better. There we go. Just like that kind of thing. Well, maybe a little bit more right there. There you go. Kind of just like that. There we go. Perfect. Oh, wait. I'm not done yet. I've still got to go over this text again. I've got to make the text look creepier too, of course. I can't believe I almost forgot to do that. I can believe me, actually. I'm not that surprised. There we go. That is the drawing complete. Well, certainly no complaints on my behalf. I am pretty happy with this drawing where I drew a clown with a knife. Actually, 2 knives to be precise. And actually, that is one thing I actually kind of want to do just a little bit. I kind of want to add a little bit more detail to the knives. Just a little bit more. Just like that kind of thing. There we go. There we go. Now I'm all done. Now I'm all done. Let me know in the... There we go. Now I'm... I've got to keep stopping myself. I'm like, oh yeah, no, I'm done. No, I'm not. No, I'm not. I keep looking and I'm like, oh no, there's more things for me to do. I'm done now. For the moment at least. For the moment at least. Let me know in the... Let me know in the comments down below what you guys think of this drawing right here. Do you guys like it? Do you guys not? Give me some constructive criticism if you all have any, of course. I am overall more so than not quite satisfied with this drawing. Just some constructive criticism for myself, just real quick kind of thing. I wish the knives were a little bit lower on in the hands. I wanted to make the hands a little bit bigger later on, and it didn't really work because I'd already done it in pen. But it's okay kind of thing. I think it still looks better than not. And more so than not, this is a pretty creepy drawing, which was my goal, and I am overall more so than not quite satisfied with it. That is for sure. But yeah, as said, let me know in the comments down below what you guys think of this drawing right here. And of course, please make sure to like and subscribe for more content. I have my Instagram, my book, my merch, my P.O. box, and my main channel. This is my second channel. My main channel, all in the description down below. Go check it all out. What was I saying? I've got my Instagram, my book, my merch, my P.O. box, and my main channel, all in the description down below. Go check it all out. But yeah, thank you so much for watching, y'all. Till the next one, stay safe and peace and have a great one. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. You know what I'm saying?